What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. I'm pretty much here with my boys trying to, do what I gotta do for them. So I said, while they in this long line, you already know how it is. You go to a DMV, you're gonna be waiting forever. But actually, it wasn't that bad because when you get an ID, they got different different people handle different things. Like you got your driver's license, you got ID, you got tags, this and that. So I don't think a lot of people be here for IDs. So the line will probably be a lot less when you dealing with just IDs. Hey, King Slayer 1C87. I'm doing fine. Hey, Eric Cotton. Hey, what's up, Dirty Broke in the house? But hey, man, when a person just getting out of jail, a lot of people don't have the necessary documents they need to get back on their feet. So from what I was asking one of the representatives, behind the desk that take all the required documents, the only thing that a person that's just getting out of jail needs is if they had a birth certificate, yeah. If you got your social security card, yeah. And as far as address, that's the hardest part. So he said if they have nothing to prove their residency, they can sign a address affidavit. So that's an affidavit to just say that, you just getting out, so you don't have proof of address. And most of the time, I'm guessing that they understand that if a person's just getting out of jail, of course they don't have it. So sometimes they'll just let you just use the address that you use. But yeah, you definitely need required documents to prove stuff. Like I got the paper right here. That's the paper. And it's pretty much the same with most of these DMVs. It's probably just a little slight differences, but it's pretty much the same just about everywhere you go. Let me see. We got these requirements right here. All these different requirements. So I can read them off real quick. But I mean, you gotta go through this. Even if you just getting your trucking permit, you definitely gotta have all this stuff together. And really, you can't start the school unless you got all your documents. So before they even send you for testing or any of that stuff, they're gonna make sure you got all your documents anyway. So you gotta have proof of identity, which could be a birth certificate, a passport, a U.S. government document, like a consular report of birth abroad, valid unexpired permanent residence card, unexpired employment authorization. And then they got this thing called Real ID. I don't know if North Carolina only one's doing it, but it's this thing called, it's called Real ID. And I'm guessing that's almost similar to a passport, to where you can travel abroad with it. So if you got that in your passport, you really can travel and go to, I forgot, but I think you can, I forgot, don't get me lying. I got to read up on it because y'all know I share information. So when I find out, I will share. So you got to prove your residency. You got to prove that you got a social security card. You got to prove your identity. So as far as social security, you need a social security card, a 1099 tax form with 4 social security number on there, a W-2 form with 4 social security card, security number, or a pay stub with your 4 social security number. So that's proof of your social. And then if you ever had like a name change, you need a certified marriage license certificate, a certified divorce decree, document from the courts of registers of deeds, documents issued by the countries outside of you. All right, y'all, I gotta make this phone call real quick, but I'm gonna try to make a video about this because I'm sure a lot of people be stumped about what documents they need to, get IDs, get permits. I mean, when coming to this fucking place, excuse my language, you gotta have your paperwork prepared. If you don't got your paperwork prepared, you will get turned around and you done been on wasting a trip to the DMV where you could just have all your paperwork, beforehand. Like if you come somewhere, you want to come and leave with what you came with. So my sons, they said they want to get into trucking too. So I'm gonna have to help my boys. I'm gonna have to help my boys study. I'm gonna have to get them prepped to join mama in the business, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, gotta get my boys on their feet. The mother's job is never done, I tell you. Look, here they come now. Here they come now. Look at them. You want to talk to the people, Angelo? We live right now.
You said we what?
You want to talk to the people? You gotta read the comments and everything. Yeah, they had some good words to say too when I posted your release. So you gotta hold this sideways. So you gotta scroll up Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna get to some of y'all comments, but you gotta scroll up and read the comments. We got Dirty Broke, we got JJC411. What's up, JJ? And then we got Joseph. We got Joseph Williams. We got Brave, my neck of the woods. Wait, from Charlotte. So yeah, it is hot. Man, let me get it to go live again. My live, but I'm off today, so as usual, I'm just trying to share information as I get it, and I really felt like that's something to share because I mean, obviously my channel is mainly like trucking or whatever, and when you go to trucking school, you need to know this. You need to know what to bring when you go to these trucking schools, because if you don't, you know, you're gonna be sitting there waiting unnecessary time when you can just have all your paperwork prepared ahead of time. So I got that list, and I'm gonna put together the video and make it real quick. But I'm gonna go live today because I got some time to go live and spend time with y'all. So look, my son driving his mama. Oh shoot, a sister being chauffeured. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That is the benefits of having older kids when your older kids eventually start doing right. So let me try to catch a few more of your comments, and then I'm gonna try to check back in here later. But it is hot. I wore some long sleeves and I'm sitting here burning up. Roll this window down. Shoot, wait a minute. All right, we got James. Let me see, James Root. I can't pronounce that. Let me see, Ruin Heart. I'm doing fine. We got J True Trucker. Hey, J True Trucker, PA is doing as well. Let me hide my damn teeth and my forehead. Hold up. Let me hide my forehead. Let me hide. Forehead is hitting. Hey. But most likely they up there jamming they little young people music. I know I'm an old ass lady back here, so I'm gonna check in with y'all later. So virtual hugs, everyone, and I'm gonna check back in with y'all later. So deuces.